Marcia Charles Dance Theatre Company presents Align. It's happening on from the 2nd to the 4th of May at Queen's Hall. This morning we'll be chatting a little bit about the company and about the show. To do that, I welcome Alsha Alexis, committee member, and Brianna Williams, also committee member. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are we doing this morning?
Good, fine, thanks.
I have the first question out of the gate. How long have you been a part of the company?
Since I know myself, honestly, I've been dancing since I was small.
And what inspired you to be a part of this company?
I think the discipline, definitely discipline, the camaraderie, is definitely like a village. Take a village to raise a child. I love it.
Yeah.
And Brianna, tell me about your experience.
Well, I have been dancing for 15 years with this company. First time was a dancer and just never left.
You just
Never left.
you fall in love one
Yes.
time. Tell me about the journey of the Marcia Charles Dance Theatre Company, because it's been 27 years. You've been a part of it for 15, so that's a major part of those 27 years. Tell me about some of the things that stood out to you along that journey. I mean, you mentioned discipline, but
Yeah,
apart
as she
from
said,
that.
discipline it's a major thing in the company. We have a lot of it, and we all have respect for each other.
Right.
We have a love for each other. We have grown as a family. So it's not just we listening to one person to do certain things. We have that love for each other. We've built that love.
And how does that love translate into dance, Alexia? Sure.
I mean, it translates when it comes to being on stage. We laugh together. It's not just about putting on a show. We laugh together. We sing together. When you back dressing together, it comes together really well.
Does it feel like you're a part of a legacy?
Yes.
And how do you hope that legacy continues after you?
I hope that persons watching, or even persons who haven't even probably made a child yet, realize the importance of a village and sisterhood, and actually bring their children over to us and let them groom them and get them involved into curricular activities. Be a better person. I mean, a lot of us would have won awards in school and stuff because of our alignment when it comes to schoolwork, dance, etc.
And that's always a very interesting conversation for me, because finding that balance between, most times when you hear people in school and it's exam time, your parents pull them out all the extracurricular.
No.
But if you mention all the discipline that's involved in the dance, how was it balancing your schoolwork and dance work?
Actually, it's a very easy thing for me to do. Me personally, it's not hard at all.
Like you shaking your head like it's not hard for you either.
it's
I'm
not.
actually doing my master's and I still balance it.
For
It
real?
actually helps a lot. It keeps your mind active.
Tell me how it helps to do that. Because if you're focusing on doing your masters, you have plenty work to do there. And I imagine with getting ready for a show of this nature, there's also plenty rehearsal, there's plenty work,
Yes.
plenty time involved. How do you find that balance?
Going all the way back to the word discipline, being able to understand that you have to show up at dance, you have to be there on time, you have to do what you have to do, but also remembering that you have schoolwork to do. And our director, our assistant director, and all the other girls that are older than us also encourage us to make sure and get our schoolwork done. They will call in the morning, in the evening, make sure and pick up your book, make sure and write the assignments.
Nice.
It's a
Really sound
village.
like a village.
True
Really
village.
sound like a village. All right, so tell me what we have in store for Align.
Well, so it has 4 categories of this show.
Okay.
2 in the first half and 2 in the second half. So we have inner balance, temporal alignment, celestial, being, yeah.
This is sounding like therapy. This not sounding like a dance show.
But it technically is therapy, you know, it feels
It
like
feels
therapy.
like that.
Because you're looking at not only alignment when it comes to the outside, but also alignment within yourself. When you group, you come together and just, again, just what the word says, align.
Tell me, what can the audience expect when they come to Align? I mean, you mentioned the 4 categories, but how do we define the categories? What is being presented on stage that makes the categories different?
I mean, the costumes will also bring it, but also the music will translate that. So, for instance, you may have the Mooney clips, you'll have the costumes as well as the songs mimicking that element of Mooney clips. And then you have the alignment in terms of the earth, wind, fire. And you will have that element of the costume, the music, the dancers, the movements, everything.
And I know it kicks off from today, right?
Yes.
Are all the shows the same show?
No.
Oh, tell me the difference and
Well,
which show I should come to.
Oh, it depends what you look forward to.
Which version of the therapy you want?
Yes, exactly. But we have a show today, starts off today at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We have a school show, so we invited all of the schools, youth and girls, etc., to come and watch us dance. And then we have our gala night tomorrow.
Right.
Gala starts at 6. The show starts at 7. So you'll have a little cocktail hour at the beginning between 6 and 7.
Okay.
You have to be on time.
Obviously. Queen's Hall will play that game.
And then you have on Sunday, you have the show starting at 6. Yeah.
What's the
6 p.m.
difference between the shows besides if one is a daytime school show and the others are any night, right?
Yeah.
But besides that, is there a difference as to what is happening on stage?
No, just emotions. As we go closer to Sunday, our emotions start to, you might actually see tears.
Yeah.
Why are we seeing tears? Is it so moving?
Yeah,
It is.
Tell me, how do you translate the emotion through your body when it comes to dance?
You have to really tap into yourself and the music. So by listening to the music, you get a feel of what the dance is supposed to be. And the more emotional the song is, the more emotional you might be on stage.
When you get into your emotions like that, does it affect your ability to dance?
I've
You have
learned
to
to
catch
control
yourself.
it.
You have to catch yourself and be like, hey, you still have choreography to do
Yeah,
here.
yes. You have to learn to control it.
But you become very powerful when you tap into that emotion, because it's no longer the audience and the dance teachers and the girls, it's you and that song. So it's way more powerful when you tap in and you start to cry.
How much are tickets for this show so that we can come and witness your therapy?
So on Saturday, tickets are $300, and on Sunday, the tickets $200. You can get it at the box office at Queen's Hall.
The school show is sold out, or we still have space if people want to run down at 10 o'clock?
I believe we still have space.
still have space.
Yeah.
All right. So, how much is the school show?
The school show is $100, but that's for students. I'm not sure what the price would be like for adults.
No, we only want students. So we only taking students this morning.
Yeah.
$100, and you said $200 for the Sunday.
Yes, Sunday
And the
show.
gala is
$300.
$300 for the gala, and all tickets are available at the box office.
Yes.
Yeah. Before we go, ladies, I want you all to both kind of give a message to young ladies of the nation who might be interested or curious, in the very least, about dance and how it can work for them.
This is speaking from my experience. Dance has given me sense of self-love. I've learned to love myself in dance, and I've been doing it for so long that it's a part of me. So just finding that love for something and keeping it is a major thing that I think a lot of young girls should have.
Alsha, tell me, what advice would you give to parents who might be wondering if I should put my daughters in a dance school?
For parents, I would say parenting is not easy. So if it is you're looking for, again, a village to raise your child, it's an amazing village. You get love, you get discipline. You just feel comfortable knowing that you could leave your daughter there from 3 years old to I'm 25, so as old as you can get. It's just a village that could help you do what you have to do.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you very much for joining us this morning, and
Thanks
all
for
the best
having
this
us.
weekend.
Thank you.
Do you say break a leg and dance too? Oh, no. I feel like that'd be a little awkward. You know? Yeah, I don't know. But have a great show. Have a great run this weekend. We look forward to it. The Marcia Charles Dance Theatre Company presents a line. It's happening from today all the way to Sunday at Queen's Hall. Get your tickets. Thank you very much to Alsha, Alexis, and Brianna Williams, committee